Hey, it's Shel Anderson from Shel's Creative Corner and Shel Anderson Designs. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. I blog at shelscreativecorner.blogspot.com, and I can be reached anytime by email at andersonshel@gmail.com. I'd like to welcome you here tonight for Stamp with Shel. We are playing with a new bundle I just received called Encircled in Friendship. This is a fabulous bundle, and it has some images and some fabulous greetings, but the star of the show for me are these beautiful intricate doily dies. So this is my second video with this bundle. I had cut out a bunch of these doily images. As you can see, they're absolutely gorgeous. And I thought, you know what, I'm just going to do another one. I have the doilies cut, so we're just going to have a play with it. So tonight our card base is Garden Green, and it's a standard card base, 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4 1/4. For the, I'm not going to put that on yet. For the inside of the card, I have a piece of Whisper White that's 4 by 5 1/4. On the outside, I have a piece of Purple Posy, which is 3 3/4 by 5. Then I have 2 of the die cut doilies that are going to go on the front of the card. Okay, so now we need to get some stamping done before I can put any of this together. And since I'm at the trailer, we're just using the supplies that I have here. I don't have my Stamparatus here, so we're going to just make do with what we have. So on the inside of my card, I want to put the greeting that says, each day is a little brighter. And I'm just going to put this at the top. And I'm going to use the Garden Green ink. And we'll probably have to stamp this a couple of times because this is a new stamp set. Ooh, look at that, pretty good. And while we're here, I might put a little flower image down in this corner, but I am going to use Memento Black ink because I want to add a little color to it. Just like so. All right, I'm going to close these ink pads up, and I am going to grab I don't have Purple Posy here, so I'm going to see if I can get away. Let me get a little piece of scrap white. If I can get away with, well, I can't get the cover off. This is Fresh Freesia. That's the light. That's the dark. And I also have Highland Heather light. Well, that's definitely too dark. We're going to put that back. I think I'm going to go with the Fresh Freesia light. It's going to be the closest one. So being as it's on the inside of the card, we're not going to notice too much anyway. I just wanted something that makes it just a little bit happy and cheerful on the inside. So there we go. All right, now we need a green. I don't have a lot of greens here. How about a light evening evergreen? I need the other end of this. Wow, this is dark. Oh well. like I said, it's on the inside of the card. So there we go. All colored up. So we can attach this to the inside of our card, just like so. The inside's going to be pretty, but the wow is going to be on the outside for sure. All right, so I have this panel that is 3 3/4 by 5, and I don't have any embossing folders here, if you can believe that. I do not have any, and I need to take care of that. So I guess I am going to, what am I going to do? I'm going to put some ribbon on here. I have this ribbon. This is the Whale of a Time ribbon, and it is white with the purple posy, so we're going to use it. And I am just going to do a knot. I really need some good ribbon scissors here. All right, let's get this tied. I'm all thumbs tonight. Holy moly. There we go. Let's get this twisted around proper. I'm going to try a different pair of scissors to see if these ones are any sharper. No, they're not. All right. There we go. What did I do with my chamois? There's ink all over this stamp, and I'm going to have it all over everything if I don't take care of it. Here we go. Squeaky clean. Alright, so let's grab some dimensionals and put on the back of this. I'll just tag that ribbon so it stays in place. Just put the edge of the dimensional on there. And bam, we are done. Let's get that tag or pin back on the ribbon, and we can throw that out of the way. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Yes, this would have been nice with a little bit of texture on it, but I'm working with what I have. Doesn't that look nice against the green? All right, so this I am going to glue flat, just like so. And then we are going to stamp on this little guy. And I'm hoping to get, because of you and a flower. I don't know if it's going to work or not. Oh, I just had an idea. This is going to work beautifully. You see how small that area is? And I really wanted it to have the flower in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp the flower in the same color ink as the cardstock is. So it's kind of going to be a tone on tone. See that? And then what I'm going to do is I am going to stamp the greeting over top of the flower in a darker color. And I think I'm going to use the green. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to test it. I'm going to grab a block, and I have a scrap of this cardstock here. Before I actually do it and ruin my doily, I want to see what color this. Yep, it still stays green. I was worried that it might discolor. You know how when you stamp on different colored cardstock, sometimes the ink is a distorted version of the color, and I didn't want that. Alright, so if I go boom, boy is that crooked. Good thing I checked. Sorry that my head's in the camera, but a girl's got to do what she's got to do. And I just made a hot mess out of that. Let's try this all again. Apologies, my friends, but we need to get this placement right. There. It looks straight. Let me see if I can ink it without over inking it this time. Let's try that. Fingers crossed, my friends. Beautiful. See how that turned out? Nice, eh? That was a good idea. All right, let me get these ink pads closed and stashed out of the way. So much stuff on my desktop here, I can't even see what I'm doing. All right, let's get this out of the way and bring back our card. You ready for this? Check that out. Isn't that pretty? I am happy with this. Pretty simple. I just wish there was texture on the back. If I had had an embossing folder, it would have been perfection. All right. Now, let me see what I have for some embellishments. Those iridescent pearls have purples and greens in them. Oops, I ripped one right off. Let me see what this would look like. There's one that's definitely got greens in it. Oh, there it went. Down to the floor. Let's try and find another one in the green family. But as you can see, when we put it on here, it looks blue. So I'm not happy with that one. Let's try another. No, those ones are not going to work, my friends. We will move on to something else. There's always rhinestones. always pearls, but check out these. These are the iridescent sequins that were in my card kit. The one with the butterfly, the non-stamping kit, those new kits that just came out. We're going to try these because I know these are going to take on the color of the cardstock. Look at that. Beautiful. I'm actually going to put there we go. We'll pop these back in here and put them away. And there is, because of you, each day is a little brighter. And there is our second card with the Encircled in Friendship bundle. And what did I do with my first card? I will bring that in. This is from my last video. This is the one I made. And I used the larger floral image. And I just colored rhinestones with my Stampin' blends. And used, the background here is Granny Apple Green, sorry. And this is polished pink, and it's just plain on the inside. So there are two cards with this fabulous, fabulous bundle, and I can't wait to use some of these doilies to make anniversary cards and that type of thing. I think it's going to be fabulous. So I wanted to share that with you, and if you guys have any questions, you can respond right on this video, or you can contact me. Oh, there's another little doily I found in this box. You can contact me by email anytime at andersonshell@gmail.com. I thank you so very much for joining me today, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye-bye. Stay safe.